Hey there and welcome! So, you want to learn to read and speak Persian, right? Well, you've probably noticed that the vowels can feel a little mysterious. Seriously, think of vowels as the secret key to unlocking the entire sound of the Persian language. And trust me, by the end of this, you're going to have that key.
So here's our game plan. We're going to start with the basics, the six-vowel system. Then we'll meet the long vowels, and after that, we'll unlock the secrets of the short vowels. We'll take a quick peek at some combo sounds, and then you'll be ready to start decoding Persian words. Let's dive in.
All right, first up, welcome to Persian pronunciation. This is a huge first step. Getting this right is what will make you sound authentic and let you read with real confidence. The goal here isn't just to memorize some stuff. It's to completely change how you hear and see the language. So really, there's only one question. Are you ready to unlock the beautiful sounds of Persian? Okay, let's build our foundation, the six-vowel system. Now, you might be bracing for something super complex, but I think you're going to be shocked at how simple and, honestly, how elegant this system really is.
That's it, just six. The entire rich, poetic, beautiful sound of the Persian language is built on just six core vowel sounds. I mean, forget about the dozen or more vowels you might find in other languages. Here, our foundation is just a simple, powerful six. And you know what? We can make it even simpler. We just need to split those six sounds into two little families. On one side, you've got the three long vowels. These are the easy ones because they're always written down. And on the other side, we have the three short vowels. Now, these are the tricky ones because they're often invisible in text. But don't worry, we're going to tackle both.
So, let's start with the easy ones, right? Let's meet the long vowels. Mastering these three is going to give you a huge confidence boost right away because you are going to see them everywhere.
Our very first long vowel is the ah sound. Listen closely. Ah. It's that nice open ah sound, just like in the word father. Now take a look at the table. At the beginning of a word, it looks like this. Ah, like an ab, which means water. In the middle, see how it's just a single vertical line? Ah, like in bah. And at the end of a word, it looks like this. Ah, in the word pa. Simple, right? Okay, next up is the oo sound. Just think of the oo in moon. At the start of a word, it's written oo, like in the word oo, which means he or she. In the middle of a word, you'll see this letter wow, like in ruz, for day. And at the end, it's o, like in boo, which means smell. And the last of our easy wins is the long vowel I. It's that E sound from the word feet. It starts words as E, like in Iran. In the middle, it's the letter ye, like in dir, which means late. And at the very end, it's e, as in be, meaning without. And just like that, you know half of all the Persian vowels. How cool is that? Okay, deep breath. Let's move on to the next level. Section 4, unlocking the short vowels, what I like to call the invisible sounds. Now, this is where a lot of learners get a little tripped up, but I promise you, the secret is actually super simple once you see it. So here's the thing. Short vowels aren't really letters at all. They're what we call diacritical marks, just tiny little signs that get added to a consonant. But here's the catch, the part that gives everyone trouble. In most books, newspapers, websites, these marks are just left out. You're just supposed to know the sound from the context. That's why today we are making them visible for you. Our first short vowel is ah. It sounds just like the A in the English word bad. The mark is a little diagonal dash that goes above the letter. It's called a fatha. So you might see aspa for horse or bed for bad. And remember, even if that little mark isn't written, the sound is still there. That's the secret. Next is the short vowel eh. Now listen carefully. This one sounds like the I in the English word bit. It's an eh sound. The mark, called a kasra, is that same little dash, but this time it goes below the letter. For example, ist, which means is, or jinn, for genie. Okay, I'm going to let you in on a pro tip that will save you so much confusion. At the end of a word, you'll see this letter all the time, ha. Now, it looks like an H, but most of the time it doesn't sound like one. Instead, it just makes a short a or e sound, like in the word mahe, mahe. Getting this one right is a huge key to correct pronunciation. And our final short vowel is o, just like the O in old. The mark for this one is a tiny little curl that sits above the letter, called a zama. You'll hear it in words like uttu, which is an iron, or pors, which means ask. And there you have it. You did it, all 6 core vowels of Persian.
But wait, don't go anywhere. There's one last little piece to our puzzle. Section 5, 2-in-1 vowel sounds, or, as they're officially known, diphthongs. Okay, don't let that fancy name scare you off. These are just really quick combinations of the vowel sounds we've already learned. It's easy stuff.
And you'll see, these sounds are going to be super familiar to you. The 2 most common diphthongs are ow. Yep, just like ow in throw, as in joe, jow, for barley. The other one is a, like the a in bake, as in pay, p, which means foot. See? Just simple combinations of sounds you already know how to make.
And that brings us to our final section. You are now a decoder. I'm not kidding. You have just learned the entire sound system for Persian vowels. This isn't just some abstract knowledge. It's a practical skill. You now have the tools to look at a Persian word and actually decode its pronunciation.
So what do you do with this new superpower? Well, I've got your first mission for you. First, just go back and listen to those 6 core vowel sounds one more time. Second, go online and find a simple Persian word. I don't know, search for cat or book or sun. And third, try to spot the vowels and sound the word out. Put your new decoder skills to the test right now.
This knowledge is your launchpad. From this moment on, every word you see is a brand new puzzle that you actually have the ability to solve. So I'll leave you with this final thought. With these keys in your pocket, what will be the first word you read?